So we're looking pretty much due north down at Mabton and Grandview, Washington, and Sunnyside. Looking at the Rattlesnake Hills that are pretty much covered in clouds. Unusual for here, for the beginning of June. Looking east towards the Tri-Cities. And it's just kind of sagebrush hills here. And then right down there is the Glade Road Summit. And we're in the Horse Heaven Hills. So this is kind of the crest of the Horse Heaven Hills. And then looking up towards Yakima and Toppenish and so on. Here's the bike. Not ideal on a dirt road, but you ride what you got. I don't know if you can hear the meadowlark singing, but they're all over on these fence posts just singing their song. I'm over here in eastern Washington. I think I brought the rain with me. Although there are a few nice days. I'm going to have to ride home in it too. So you just put your rain gear on and you say, it's only water. Smoking some MacBaren Virginia No. 1 in an old Custombilt. Nice shape. Kind of like a big bent BP jump, but there's something different about it too. It's just got a real nice shape. I still think a taller bowl shape burns better. You know, it kind of combusts better. But this is a swell pipe. One of my favorites. So I'm over here house sitting, which includes dog sitting for 3 dogs and 2 cats. For a friend of mine who's gone back to Colorado on some family business. So I'm just out kind of exploring. It was raining earlier. I mean, this place gets 7 inches of rain here, 7 inches. So it's just dry as a bone most of the time. But, I don't know, we've probably gotten half an inch anyway since I've been here. So I was kind of looking forward to a little heat and sunshine, but take what you get. So one of the bad things is the dogs are they well behaved? Are they poorly behaved? I don't know. They just aren't very disciplined. So I was smoking a couple of days ago out on the back patio, and I left my little bag of tobacco and pipe cleaners and have 3 pipes with me and, you know, matches, lighter, a little block of beeswax. Went in the house. I was in there for 10 minutes, 15 minutes maybe. Came back out. The bag is gone. Oh no. Look out on the yard. Stuff is just scattered everywhere. The dogs had taken it, grabbed it from the table. Sadly, I mean, they ate my little block of beeswax. And they put a few tooth marks in the tobacco bags. They didn't eat any of the tobacco. But they did some damage. They ate the bit off one of my Omar King pipes. My favorite one. Well, I don't know if it's my favorite. I like it though. God dang it. Those creeps. They just like bit it right off. Oh my gosh. So I'll send it back to Eric and have him make me a new stem for it. But they didn't, I mean, it could have been a lot worse. They could have just like chewed the briar all up and mangled it and really damaged it. They didn't. It's completely unscathed, but it's the end of the mouthpiece. And it's just like gone. So, but dogs will be dogs. My bad for not taking better care of my stuff, you know, but so anyway, could have been worse. Could have been worse. I'm just trying to not get wet here. I don't think it's gonna pour down on me. Time enough for a smoke. That's good. I just wasn't in the mood for a heavy English, so Virginia number one's what I usually fall back on, unless I'm trying something new. But just as an everyday smoke, it's pretty darn good. When you want something lighter. I'm watching some of the traffic down on Glade Road, right at the summit there. They're either headed down to the Columbia River at Roosevelt or over by Goldendale and Bickleton. Bickleton. I mean, talk about out in the middle of absolutely nowhere. Maybe I'll do a video there sometime. I mean, it's about as nowhereville as you can get here in Washington. Yeah, very nice. So this is along the topmost ridge of the Horse Heaven Hills. Isn't that a great name? Which extend from basically the Tri-Cities in kind of a northwest diagonal way up towards Yakima. So, not a tree in sight, but beautiful nonetheless. Hear all the birds. And I wish I could get the smell. It's big sage, Artemisia tridentata. Rich soil, but not much moisture. And wow, when it rains, it's just, you're just transported. I mean, it's the American West, for sure. So, it's great to be a part of it. It sure is. So now I'm on the Byron Hill Road. Talk about the big wide open. In the Horse Heaven Hills. That's looking due south. If you were to continue on that for miles and miles, you'd come to a big cliff and then drop down to the Columbia River. And then looking west, a few farmhouses visible. Little rain off in the distance there. Not going to be much of a sunset tonight, I don't think. And that's where I'm headed. The gap in the Horse Heaven Hills, and then we'll drop down between Mabton and Prosser. So, just out exploring on the bike, what I love to do. So this is the Victory. It's a 2000 V92 SC. I like it because it's different. You know, it has a lot of character. That big V-twin, 92 cubic inches, which is 1500 cc's, 1507. There's nice big Brembo brakes, pretty darn stiff chassis, handles well. I put that seat on. I I like that kind of scout bike look. And I have heated grips on there, and I put these big boxes on just to be able to carry something with me. So those will be changed out for something a little more refined coming up here soon, but still there'll be aluminum boxes. A belt drive, which I used to think was the cat's meow, but when I broke one out in the middle of nowhere, it was like, I see there are issues with these. But generally it's pretty good. So it's got a lot of character. American made, but not a Harley. Handles. It has a great ride, long distance. It's comfy. It's unique. I like it. So it's probably what I'll be riding for a while.